But working with all females and then going to working with all males, oh yeah, there were a few things that I didn't like. But it was such a godsend because males, for me, and for me anyway, were so much easier. And overall, I mean, her and I work well together. I think that's very rare, actually, because we're best friends and we can work together. And I think that's a rare situation. But working with males is a lot easier for me.
Exactly where to find your future wallet. rich husband in New York City. The key to finding Mr. Right is knowing all the right places to eat. Head on over to Michael's, the hotspot for media tycoons in Manhattan. Mike McCarty hosts there about every other week. Shake his hand and he could introduce you to the potential love of your life, a future hot Mark Zuckerberg. Just make your way to table 1. Trust me. You're on a date with a Brooks brother and he takes you here, you know you're set. What's better than a one-way private charter to the Hamptons? You may not find your billionaire's romance here, but it's a 5-minute walk from Wall Street. With luck, if you go late enough, you might find an accountant at the bar wasting his life way over a glass of bourbon. What are you waiting for, honey? He's waiting for you to join him. If you're college age or cougaring for a pre-financed boy before the millions, take to Gold Plaza. They often have events, you can ask for directions, and who knows, you might find the future Mr. Big Tier Carry. Thanks for watching.
This is disgusting. Women always complain about men seeing them as a piece of meat. But at the same time, they see men as a tool to fund their lifestyle. As long as that man got money, they will do anything. How's that any different than a sex worker? The logic is just not adding up.
Tips on how to find a rich husband. As a gold digger, I like helping women who want a soft life like me. Hi, I'm Mrs. White, your master of luxury. Unclench your jaw, smile, close your legs until he does something big for you. Always smell good. Stop chasing and start attracting. Dress classy. Speak softly. Find areas where people with old money hang. Short nails. Download LinkedIn. For more info, go book your masterclass on Instagram at Mrs._White888. Now, go find rich husband, baby.
Now that I'm out on the dating scene, I have to say that one of the best places that you would not think of that you can meet someone organically is at the park. Let me just say, I've been stopped 3 times while I'm reading at the park, and the go-to line every single time has been, what book are you reading? What is it about? And then it'll start conversation. Unfortunately, I have not been attracted, or the guy has not been my type, but it is a good place to potentially meet somebody. Go to your local park, just sit there, read, listen to music, go on a walk, and you don't know who's gonna come up to you and just start a conversation.
Ladies, 2023, I'm convinced I'm going to meet my man at the grocery store. And here's why I say this. When I go to the bar, it's a great romance, whirlwinds, it fizzles out in days, okay? Grocery store, I'm coming back from work, I'm in like girlfriend attire, okay? Obviously I wouldn't wear a turtleneck to the bar, but I think I'm looking cute, wholesome energy. Perfect time to both reach for an apple, okay? And then go, oh my God, so sorry, you take it. And then spark up a conversation. I actually have to do that. But I'll let you know if I do. I'm thinking that's going to be the thing for me this year. Because I only go to the bar, maybe once or twice a week on the weekends. But, I'm at that grocery store multiple times a week. More chances, okay? Let me know if you try this, or if you have, if it's worked for you. Give us a little inspiration story, honey. I need it. Bye.
Never had a boyfriend.
What?
Never.
Never?
Never in my
That's
life.
ridiculous. No.
I know, right?
Okay, so your big sister is here. I've been trying with nice guys, with college guys, with humble guys, with everything. Nothing worked. Everybody was just breaking my heart. So you know what? I'm just going with rich guys. Well, at least I'm gonna cry my lips. Today we are in the most gorgeous and luxury hotel in Beverly Hills. So here's the secret. You don't need to be shy. Nobody cares about you. So just see the objective. We're gonna try next time.
Alexa, remind me that I don't need a man and men are useless. When should I remind you? Every damn day.
How to get a rich man's attention. So if you are now walking into nice establishments and you're walking into better places, better hotel bars, members clubs, country clubs, or you're shopping in nicer areas and you see a man that is a possible target. He looks well, he's older, he's dressed very nice. He's about to get into a nice car or whatever, or maybe you're just in, let's do, for example, you're in a hotel bar. You're in a hotel bar. What you would do is you don't sit on your phone all day. By sitting on your phone constantly, it makes everyone think that you're there to meet someone. Okay? Do not sit on your phone. It also makes you look unapproachable. Just take in the ambience of the place. You know, get a drink. Sit back on the drink. Take in the ambience. Look friendly, not overly friendly, but you're enjoying your day. You're having a break. You might be on lunch from work. You're just enjoying yourself. You're taking it in. You're enjoying life every moment, okay? I love my life. And that's more of an approachable look for a man to say, hey, how are you? How's your day? What's a pretty girl like you sitting here alone? Then you give him some spiel, okay? You might want to talk to the barman so people can overhear that you're friendly. Like, hey, how's it going? How's your day? You been busy? Oh, it's not that busy right now. Oh, thank you. You know, like, so people know that you're friendly and they can approach you, okay? Also, if you want to do eye contact is a great way to get what you want, you know, and then look away. Okay, and then also, say you're at a grocery store, you're walking down the street and you say, oh, damn, that man, I know that man has money. I know for a fact that man has money. What you do is you get a napkin, you drop the napkin. You get your handbag, you drop the handbag. If the handbag's expensive, girl, get yourself a replica so you can throw it on the floor. Throw that handbag on the floor right in front of that man. Get your lipstick keys all out on the floor. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, and then he's gonna come in with some, you know, some funny dad joke, you know. It's always nice to have a nice lady. You're so sweet. Where are you from? Oh, so that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pull little tricks like that. Drop a napkin, drop a handbag. You're gonna look around. You're always gonna be on the prey. You're always gonna be looking around, you know, to see what's out there. Be that type of girl that's always looking for opportunities and be ruthless. Ruthless.
Men are increasingly feeling like they have no choice but to walk away because the traditional values they once cherished are becoming relics of the past. Women today seem more interested in careers, independence, and self-fulfillment than in building families or nurturing relationships. The idea of a traditional partnership, where both partners have clear roles and a shared commitment to family, is rapidly fading.
If you want to date a wealthy man with a lot of money, but you don't know where to find them, I'm going to tell you where to go. The first place you're going to go and the first thing you're going to do is put on a really cute hot girl walk outfit, and you're going to find a very wealthy neighborhood in your city. You're going to go for a hot girl walk. Next place, whatever city you live in, go to the downtown area, find a really nice high-rise condo or apartment. Make sure one of these condos or apartments has a restaurant or a bar on the bottom floor. Go in, sit at the bar, wait and see how many men come up to you. There are so many men that go to the bar by themselves, especially if it's a bar where they already reside, looking to buy a pretty girl a drink. The next place you are going to look is exclusive events or conferences. I cannot tell you how many times I've just been at a nice hotel in Miami for an event myself, or even just to get drinks with a girlfriend, and all of a sudden there's a huge conference going on with a lot of men. Go to these conferences. Go to the hotels where these conferences are at, because you know what these men do after the conferences? They go get a drink at the bar. Next place you are going to go if you're trying to find a wealthy man is a high-end bar or a really nice speakeasy. Here down in South Florida, there are speakeasies everywhere. A lot of them are very exclusive. You either have to know someone to get in or you have to have a code to get in. These men just hang out there drinking their whiskey out of the glass, waiting to talk to a pretty girl. Next place you are going to look is a high-end gym. That's where all the daddies go. So if you have an Equinox, next place is going to be a golf course. I feel like this is just a universally known fact, but all of the wealthy men are into golf. So whether you know nothing about golf and you go and make a fool of yourself with your girlfriends and pretend to know how to golf just to run into men and be like, oh my God, can you teach me? Which brings me to my next point, country clubs. If there's a way you can finesse yourself into getting into a country club, do it. Go to the pool, go to the restaurant, walk the neighborhoods. This is definitely where you're going to meet a wealthy man. The last one on this list for now is a luxury hotel or resort. If you can get yourself into a resort's pool, you are set. The only downside that I will say to trying to find a wealthy man at a luxury resort or hotel is they're probably just visiting. But depending on what you're looking for, that might be ideal.
So there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question. Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, and by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip like gay men. Nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men. But with the exception of somebody like Steve, I think Steve is very self-sufficient.
That's Joy's husband.
But like my husband, it takes a village of women to make sure that he's not emaciated, starving, and living in his own filth. He can, you know.
Yeah.
How about you guys? But I feel you guys are married to people that are more.
I have Handy Manny at home. No, he fixes everything. When things go bump in the night, he's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination.
Nope.
When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he throws out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
So wait a second. I know what you're going to say, but wait. She's really talking about a servant, let's face it.
No.
It's a handyman she's talking about.
No, it's a handy-manny. Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have... Well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that. We're not talking about that. What about the inner life of a man? That's what this is about.
I need my man 3 to 4 times a week. And
Good for you guys.
And then the rest of the time I need a wife. Because I've always said
Everyone needs a wife.
No, I tease Vicky, my producer, in the morning. I was like, if you'd like to join Max and I, not in that way, but like Vicky and I could kill it as a household runners. Like we would be laughing, giggling, doing all the things, and Max would be so psyched I was wasting all my words somewhere else anyway. So it would be a perfect combo. And the other day, Caleb said to me, this is my youngest son, he said, Mama, I want a spare mom. And I didn't know what he meant. And he's like, he said, Genevieve has a spare mom. And I realized the parents were divorced.
A nanny?
No, divorced. An extra mom, like 2 moms. And so I asked him, because at first I was a little wounded. I was like, what am I not doing? You know, and he's like, no, I just think at bedtime, you always have to pay attention to the other kids too. And if we had a spare mom, Dad and you could, you know, then you just get to focus on me. And it was so sweet. He didn't ask for a spare dad, by the way. He asked for a spare mom.
I took this totally differently in how I prepped because broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless. Like I think in the political moment, the people who are saying what needs to be said in my party, it's all women. The very few men, with the exception of Mike Pence and a few others, are saying what they need to. But in life, like I need my husband. I don't know if I need any other men, but he is irreplaceable.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
But that's what we're all saying. We like our husbands. We just don't need men beyond that.
Wait till you're married 20 years and you'll see how replaceable they are.
I think that the reason women can stay married for as long as they do is because they have a lot of girlfriends.
They have a village.
They have girlfriends. Because I always have to initiate the conversations. He'll step up, but I have to start them.
I thought you were going to say initiate.
Oh,
I just told you guys, I have 8 girlfriends from Panama here who are girlfriends for 50 years since they were in kindergarten.
Oh, I love that.
And And they were saying yesterday that they've gone through divorces, they've gone through challenges, and having that village of women has made it possible.
Well, we
for
are
them.
more collaborative than men. I think there have been studies that say that women have much closer friendship relationships than men do.
Because again, I think we have to make a difference, differentiate gay men.
No, gay men are
in their own category.
Yeah, but we're not married to gay men, okay?
Oh.
But women have conversations about their feelings. Men talk about
It's
sports,
socializing,
cars, all that stuff.
I don't know. My husband talks about his feelings with his
Maybe he's
friends.
gay. Next.
It's not just about nostalgia for the good old days. Men are frustrated because they see that many women no longer prioritize family or even consider it a central part of their lives. The rise of feminism and the emphasis on self-empowerment have led to a shift where personal goals take precedence over anything else. Marriage, kids, and the idea of settling down have taken a back seat to career advancement and living their best life. This shift forces men into a tough spot. They're left with the option of either accepting a relationship dynamic that feels unbalanced and temporary, or walking away altogether. Many choose the latter because the prospect of committing to someone who doesn't value family as they do feels like a losing battle. Why invest time, energy, and emotion into a relationship that isn't building towards something long-lasting? Men aren't just walking away. They're stepping back from a dating landscape that no longer aligns with their values. They're tired of the frustration and disappointment that comes with trying to make a relationship work with someone who isn't on the same page. For many, the idea of starting a family with a partner who sees it as a secondary or even undesirable goal just doesn't make sense anymore. So they're opting out, focusing on their own lives, and leaving behind the increasingly elusive dream of a traditional family life.
Would you ever date a woman that's a nurse?
Nurses are known to be the biggest cheaters. They're sleeping with other nurses, men nurses, they're sleeping with the doctors. They love them some doctors. If your girl is a nurse and she has a hot doctor that she works with, chances are them late hours, they getting their freak on. He's hitting her on the side of the nursing bed while you waiting for her at home.
How are you supposed to move on from your person when you know that they're your person and for whatever reason you can't be together? But how are you supposed to just make that decision and just be with someone else when you don't want to be with anyone else, you know? Like, it's just really difficult.
The wrong one will find you in peace and leave you in pieces. But the right one will find you in pieces and lead you to peace.
Feminism, originally championed as a movement for equality, has in many ways morphed into something that has arguably done more harm than good for modern women, and created a landscape of inequality for men. The very principles that were supposed to empower women have often led to an imbalance where men find themselves sidelined, misunderstood, and, in some cases, outright dismissed. Modern feminism has encouraged women to adopt behaviors and attitudes that can be counterproductive in relationships. The push for independence has led many women to prioritize their careers and personal goals above all else, often at the expense of relationships and family. While there's nothing wrong with ambition, the problem arises when this independence turns into a mindset that men are no longer needed or valued. This has created a culture where traditional roles are not just questioned, but outright rejected, leaving men feeling alienated and unappreciated. Moreover, this new wave of feminism has contributed to a double standard that puts men at a disadvantage. On one hand, men are expected to uphold traditional roles, like being the primary provider or protector, but on the other hand, they're also expected to step back and let women lead in ways that can sometimes make them feel irrelevant. This creates a no-win situation where men are criticized for being too dominant or too passive, depending on the narrative of the day.
Have you ever been sleeping with a guy and then also going out on dates with other people?
Yes.
Okay.
He was a foreign exchange student, so that's why we never made it official. He was from Norway, and when
She likes the Scandinavia. Keep going, never mind. It's all good. Go ahead. Any other scenarios like that?
The other Norwegian. Kind of at the same time.
So you were seeing them both at the same time?
Yeah.
The two Norwegians.
Yeah, it was kind of like a triangle. Obviously the other Norwegian was seeing another girl.
So at the same time, you were sleeping with 2 Norwegian guys.
Like it was one
Overlap?
for a while, and then maybe one time it overlapped.
And were you also dating other guys too? Like going out on dates, but maybe they didn't go all the way.
No, but I was talking to my ex-boyfriend who we were trying to work it out.
What we know from quantum physics is that like attracts like, which is the law of attraction. Everything in the universe is made up of atoms, right? Me, you, the sky, everything. But what differentiates us from, say, the sky above us is the density and the vibrational frequency of the atoms. High vibrational frequencies attract high vibrational frequencies back to it, and vice versa. Low vibrational frequencies attract low vibe back to it. Thoughts and feelings have different vibrational frequencies. So if we're constantly in this state of anger, shame, regret, guilt, fear, we're operating at a low vibrational frequency. And then that's what we attract back to us, this kind of low vibe life. Whereas if we're constantly putting ourselves in a state of appreciation, gratitude, love, compassion, then we're operating at a whole different frequency. And so what we attract back to us is abundance.
You shy or something?
Why no clothes on?
Perfect. Perfect. You look good. What's your name?
Thank you. I'm too old to be in that video. I'm somebody's mom.
Girl.
I'm 41. Take me out that month.
Oh, that's the prime age. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I just turned 41.
Oh my. Attention everybody. It's this beautiful woman's birthday. Come wish my new girlfriend a happy birthday. You got something to say?
Happy birthday, beautiful.
Yeah. You don't got no husband or anything, right?
I do have a boyfriend.
Is he a threat?
I'm a threat.
I'm cool. I'm trying to find out.
What? How are you?
25.
Oh, she's 20. That's my other child.
I'm looking at you right now. I'm talking about you right now.
You could be my son.
I'd be a little stepson. I'd do that. You not feeling me?
I am. You are just really too young. You got my Instagram. See what you want.
Oh, she followed herself. Oh.
What page is that?
It's me, Ash Alk.
Oh, look at you.
I look good.
Yes. 21 years old in that picture. Yeah.
I'm 25. Yeah. This years ago. Yeah.
A woman with no friends or a very small circle is a very, very secure woman. Trust me.
The impact of this shift is most clearly seen in the dating world. Men are finding it increasingly difficult to navigate relationships where the rules seem constantly in flux. The feminist rhetoric often promotes the idea that men are inherently problematic, leading to an environment where men feel they can't win, no matter what they do. They're either too aggressive, not aggressive enough, too emotional, or not emotional enough. The standards are vague and ever-changing, making it hard to know what's expected. Feminism has also skewed the legal and social playing field in ways that favor women, sometimes at the expense of fairness. In family courts, for instance, men often find themselves at a disadvantage in custody battles and divorce settlements. The legal system frequently sides with women, perpetuating the idea that men are less capable or less important as parents, which is both unfair and untrue. In essence, what was supposed to be a fight for equality has in many ways created new forms of inequality, particularly for men. Modern feminism has encouraged a mindset that devalues traditional roles and responsibilities, making it harder for men to find their place in relationships and society. This has led to a growing divide where men feel more marginalized than ever, and women are left wondering why genuine connections seem harder to find. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.